Hello everyone, and today we have a new video as you can clearly see, but today we'll be taking a look at G.I.Joe Classified, Snake Eyes, and Timber. This is a 2-pack, and this is pretty much a um, repaint of Snake Eyes and Timber, but here we can see some very nice artwork on the box, and this one actually wraps around to the other side. I think I noticed this with the Blue Ninjas, but that art doesn't um, like go to the other side. But anyway, number 52 on the line, which is after the Crimson Guard, I believe, and we get 3D renders in the back and in the little corner. And as you can see here, we're it's a bit longer than the Blue Ninjas. And here we have the original Snake Eyes and Timber 2-pack, which is a bit taller than this new packaging. So we have some odd sizes going on with the boxes now that we're going plastic free, but the artwork is very nice on this box and I really do enjoy it. Alright, so we're gonna probably just go through the whole process like we did with the Blue Ninjas. But yeah, just to show you what comes with these plastic-free packages. Like I said in the Blue Ninjas, I love these sort of cases, weapon boxes that we are getting here. So you see number 52, and then we get the tray with the figures. There they are. Timber is a bit odd placed there, but I mean, it works, I guess. But yeah, that is the box and everything that comes with it. So I'll probably cut away. Alright, so here we have Timber and Snake Eyes out of the thing. I don't really like the little strap things that they're using, but I guess it works for plastic free. And we get all these holes in that beautiful background piece. And here we go with the ammo crate, weapon crate. I try my best to keep these as nice and pristine as I can, but here we have those cool bags that we got with the Blue Ninjas and more cardboard pieces. I'm holding together a bunch of different weapons. For the most part, we've seen every accessory in this pack. So here we have the Alley Viper grapple hook gun. This one has the assault rifle from the Alley Viper as well. This next one has the sword sheath, which we'll talk about later. And the last cardboard piece here should have the sword. So there it is. Nicely painted already. We then have the plastic bag. Not plastic, but it's like, I guess, plastic free, environment friendly bag. And then here we have a whole bunch more of accessories for our Snake Eyes and Timber. Alright everyone, so I guess we'll go through accessories real quick. Here we have the sheath for our sword. It has that nice brown paint on it and gray. And just to demonstrate, it goes on his back. I mean, you guys know how this sword sheath works with Snake Eyes here. But yeah, it goes on very nicely. And then we have the sword, which has a painted blade this time around, compared to other Snake Eyes versions we've had. Here we have the Fortnite one. As you can see, it's just black, and the original Snake Eyes also just had a pure black blade. It wasn't painted, so it's nice to see we've been getting some painted blades here with Snake Eyes and the Blue Ninjas. We then have the sort of scarf accessory piece. We saw this first with Stalker here. Same sculpt, different colors. Snake Eyes is a bit like more brownish, but they're almost the same color. We then, well, let me try and put it on. It won't go over his head, so you gotta pop it off, put it on, and then just pop the head back on. So no, it's nothing hard to do. It seems to not sit very well with the bandolier that he has around, but let's see how it looks this way. And it's still a bit odd. It doesn't really sit well. I don't know, maybe it's just my placement, but no, it doesn't really sit well, but it gets the job done. It still looks fairly decent if you get it in the right pose. Quickly here into Timber's alternate head sculpt where he's sort of snarling, roaring. Very nicely painted. Some scars on the head there. Yeah. We have, again, the Alley Viper guns we got. So here we have them again, repackaged with the Snake Eyes, which I don't mind. It's just extra guns at this point for any future troopers or any other character. It's just nice to have all these guns available just for any other Joe. It doesn't need to be Snake Eyes here. But yeah, we saw these with the Alley Vipers. Great gun molds and stuff. But here we have the Uzi. And one thing I'll say about plastic-free packaging is that I feel like they don't bend or get warped in the plastic package. Here we have an older Snake Eyes Uzi that I have, which seems a little warped. I mean, now that I put them here on the camera, but as you can see, the right one is a bit warped, whereas the plastic-free isn't as much. So I kind of appreciate that from plastic-free. We don't get warped guns or weapons as much. Same with the pistol. I've had some warped ones, but this one seems to be fine condition. We get a knife. You know, typical knife. We've got them with some Snake Eyes for that sheath, and then the silencer, which isn't warped either compared to other ones I've gotten. So yeah, no more warped weapons. Alright, so we also have these two hands, two accessory hands for Snake Eyes. We have this sort of open palm with this nice, like, sculpted, like piece that, like cloth band that goes around into these sort of spiky things in his palm. And then we also get the ninja star throwing hand. Sorry. So there you go. We saw this with the Fortnite as well as the 0-0 first Snake Eyes figure. So yeah, very nice to have these extra hands now. For articulation, his head goes up pretty well, down pretty much well. I mean, it's the same Snake Eyes body mold we've seen, so you know, there's nothing different. You know, we get butterfly joints, we get upper thigh, double jointed elbows. His two hands hinge vertically, whereas the other two hands, as you'll see, they both hinge side to side. Same with the open hand one. We get ab crunch, which is pretty good, and then back, that's just unnecessary. Waist swivel, he can kick pretty high, more with those drop down hips. The upper thigh cut, the double jointed knees we've seen these legs with another Joe figure, which I'll show. Boot swivel and foot articulation, pretty good. So that's the articulation for Snake Eyes here. We've seen it before, nothing different. So yeah, I mean, nothing to complain about. The paint here is very good. I mean, I like this paint scheme we're seeing here with Snake Eyes. I always liked seeing Snake Eyes with some color. But just to show those legs, or at least the boots, I'm not sure which ones, but I think it's mostly the boots that are being used here instead of those ninja feet that we got with the previous ones. And next, here we're gonna take a quick look at Timber. His articulation is the same as the previous one, obviously. So yeah, his head has about that much range of motion. So it's pretty good for a pet. His legs can spread, go in, and he just has multiple points of articulation throughout his little legs here. Well, not little, but you know, his little wolfy feet legs. You know, his torso also has some good range from side to side and up and down as well. His hind legs can spread as well, and they come in pretty decently, and more joints along those wolf feet here. And his tail goes up and down, and you can rotate it around however you like. So yeah, that is Timber. And just to quickly compare from this white version to the gray one we had, the scars look great on both of them. I like them both. This white one is supposed to be, I guess, cartoon inspired. I'm not too sure what they said this was inspired on, but I like the all white look on him. But I think I'll stick with the gray version just because that's more of how I remember Timber. Let's quickly stand him up here. Let's see, here we have the Fortnite Snake Eyes. Just to show you guys the differences in colors here, because I had said that this Fortnite one was my absolute favorite in terms of color scheme, and I don't know anymore. This new repaint seems to be my new favorite. I like the commando boots we got going on here. Here's the Alpha Commando we got, and then I also like the green pants, the boots we got going on. Like I said, I don't know, he just pops a little more. I like how he looks, but yeah, I mean, a lot of people will probably not like this color scheme. I believe they said this was inspired by the G.I.Joe Renegades version of Snake Eyes, which I think I have a 3-inch quarter scale version, but I don't want to take him out of where he is. But there we go, some quick comparisons. And here we go again with the Fortnite and this new version. There is a few differences. With this new one, we don't get that star deco on the armor piece like we did with the Fortnite, which is a nice addition, and it would have been nice to see it on this one as well. But here we go. We're gonna put in the knife in there. We're just gonna put his weapons on his holsters and sheaths here, just to equip him up and see him with his full loadout. Here we have his Uzi, unwarped Uzi, which I'm very glad to have. The other ones have just been these warped disasters. They don't look straight, so when I would take pictures, they just looked odd and strange. But yeah, there he is. I mean, I'm liking him. I'm digging it. The timber, he's a fine addition. Just the white, the full white. It would have been nice to see a bit more, I guess, paint, a bit of dirtiness to him. So that's going to finish up this video review. I mean, we've seen these characters and molds before, so nothing very new here. I like the new paint for Snake Eyes. Timber as well, but as I said before, I'll stick with the gray version because that's how I remember him. I definitely recommend you picking it up if you get a chance. That's if you don't have a Snake Eyes yet, or if you want to just have a little bit more of color on him rather than just all black. But yeah, that will conclude this review. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys consider liking, subscribing, and commenting what you thought of this guy. But yeah, that will conclude my review. I'll see you guys in the next video.